Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, for your Patreon cast of the week, for the week of October the 8th or so, we've got ourselves Jaedong versus Mind here in Othello. Bottom right-ish, we've got ourselves a white Terran player. It is Mind. And in the bottom side, we have Jaedong. All right, man, so I know you clicked on this because it's Jaedong. He's a brown Zerg player. And probably the best Zerg player in Brood War, right? Right. Okay, so this is Othello. So you're on high ground. There's a lot of places to put your factories and stuff. And there's a ramp leading up to your up to your main. We've got a natural here. We've got a power generator that can help with your wall off. And a third base outside. Are there any minerals-only expansions here? Yes, there's one here at the top. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. So this is a 4-player map. Kadirian crystal formation. I don't know why it is there. But maybe somebody in the comments can help me out. Barracks first here from Mind. And hatch first. Yes, it is. 12 hatch in it. 12 supply. 300 minerals. And this one is a hatch. Okay. So 12 hatch in it on this 4-player map. Okay. And as I said before, this is a Patreon cast, so those of you who support me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. You get to see this 1 month before anybody else on YouTube, and ad-free. Ad-free viewing experience. And if you want to support me, you can do so at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. You can do so by sending me a one-time donation to falconpaladin@gmail.com through PayPal, or maybe hitting the thanks button underneath this video for one-time donations. And if you want to support me month-to-month basis, then join the channel. Click the join button down below, and you too can be a member of the Falcon Paladin Brood War channel. Comes with perks, comes with a little badge next to your name, so when you leave comments, everybody knows that you're supporting me. And you'll have my undying gratitude. Alright? Alright. So, macro hatch. We're still doing science experiments to see if the macro hatch is a tell that you're going to do 11 Mutalisks, right? 11 Mutalisk opening. So 1 Rex expand here from Mind. No gas from him yet. Getting that supply depots up. Everything is totally cool. I learned today, I haven't played a lot of games as Terran against the AI. I was just kind of messing around with it the other day, and I was like, man, Terran likes to make Hydras against, or rather, Zerg likes to make Hydras against Terran, and it's so bad. Like, 12 Marines show up with stim and medic support and stuff. The Hydras are like, pleh, pleh. Then they're all dying, and it's like, okay, this is embarrassing. And then they make a couple lurkers, sure, and that's much harder for Marines to deal with. But man, it's like, why do you have so many Hydralisks? So bad. The AI is just dumb, is what it is. The Zerg AI especially is stupid. Anyway, layer timing coming in. Ling's harassing a little bit here. SCVs are losing some mining time here for Mine, so that's not good. That is not good for our Terran player. Actually, let's look something up about Mind here while nothing much is going on in this game. Mind Brood War. The Internet of Liquipedia. Ooh, it's a very handsome picture of him. He's wearing a suit and a tie and everything. Look at this guy. How dapper he is. He's 30 years old as of now, but this is a 1.16 replay, which came out in September, I think, 2009, and then got a update in like 2016. So somewhere between 2009 and 2015, this game was played. Got this off of liquipedia.net from the forums. Wikipedia is a good resource for those of you who are looking for replays and looking for advice on how to get better and all that stuff. So, Let's see. He's won $125,000 playing Brood War. Okay. All right, that's cool. He made his first appearance on TV in the Sky 2006 Pro League Round 1. Neat. So been around since 2006. His all-time win-loss ratio against Zerg is actually at 55%. Whoa! He's got a killer. There's your Spire. And this gas was very early. So yeah, this is going to be 9 mutos, man. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 9 mutos and then 2 more fairly quickly after that. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, so wow. He's got a 48% win ratio versus fellow Terrans and 48% also versus Protoss. But yeah, 55. Dang, he's good. He's really good. And yeah, anyway, so he's great. What did he do? What's his best accomplishment of all time? He got first place in 2007 GOM TV MSL Season 3. 3 winning Bisu and winning $54,000 from that alone. Wow, he also took first place in the Hungry App Stars League with Kwangdu back in 2015, taking Kwanro down and winning $22,000 there. So, hot dang. All right, Mind is a really solid Terran player. Kwanro is a Zerg player, so he won a Zerg in that final, and he beat Bisu back in when? When was that one? GOM TV Season 3 in 2007. He took Bisu down in a premier tournament in 2007, so this Mind dude is awesome. I gotta say, I haven't cast many games from him, but I'm expecting a lot of good stuff from him. There we go. There's your 9 mutas. So yeah, once again, it's more evidence that this macro hatch tells us it's gonna be a lot of mutas on the opening. Not 5, not 6. Going to be 7, 8, 9. There's your 10th, like I said, and then the 11th now. Bam. So 11 Mutalisk opening. I'm not sure if that's the actual name for the opening. I'm sure some of you more hardcore Brood War fans who know all the names of the openings and the timings perfectly are going to be like, Falcon, you should know this stuff. And I'm sorry that I don't. But hey, 11 Muta opening it is. Firebats are running off on their own. Maybe searching for Lings for a run by. But there's nothing up there. And here we go. Mutalisks showing up. Taking down missile turrets. Ba-ba! Taking down under construction missile turrets. No! Terry! Is this Terry? Is this Terry the Overlord? Terry, no! Okay, good. I'm glad you're okay, Terry. Yeah, I know you got shot a lot, but you're going to regen that health, okay? You're going to be all right. Another missile turret down from these Mutalisks. And you're not trapped because you can go north, right? Just straight. Oh, hang on a second. Get down. Mutalisk down. Oh, Mutalisk's joining, just sneaking under those. Okay. Got 10 Mutalisks, not 11 now, 9 Mutalisks. All right, so this is a pretty darn decent opening from Jaedong. He's got a third base coming up at the top left spawn of this 4-player map, Othello. And he's down to 8 Mutalisks. He's got 3 Sunkens to defend against marine attacks, supported by medics. We've got Lurker Aspect on the way. On the way. No upgrades here from these Marines. And is muta harassment over? We've only got 7 left. Which means he's lost at least 6 of them. Another missile turret down, maybe canceled, but hey. Another. Wow, so 6 Mutalisks remaining. These Firebats, I guess, are scouting for expansions, and they will find one, maybe? Whoosh, whoosh. Get them. Get them, boys. Ah, we were utterly surrounded. That's not a good place to be by a bunch of Lings. They definitely took some Lings down with them, that's for sure. So yeah, I wish I could red versus blue this thing, but I can only go red versus red. This was not played as a ladder game. This was a practice match then. Most likely, or I don't know, it could have been played as some kind of a tournament of some kind. This was part of a giant replay pack that I found. I think it was just called Tons. The name of the replay pack was called Tons. And it had like 6, I mean, it just had several subfolders in there. There were 680 replays in one pack. There's like stars in another one. Anyway, so yeah. Well, Lurker's burrowing on this ramp. That means you're not getting up this. No, siree, Beardy Bob. Not at all. Not even a tiny bit getting up that until you've got Siege Tank, which is not on the way, or until you have Science Vessel, which is on the way, and maybe some Irradiate upgrade is required there too. You know how the ZVT thing works. You guys are very familiar with it. Hive timing, sub 9 minute start. there for Jaedong. Loving that stuff. He's like, look, this is an 8-Rex play. This is maybe, again, not 8-Rex yet. But yeah, starports, everything's looking good that way. So Mind is doing pretty well. Really don't have any complaints about him. Sure, killing the third base would have virtually guaranteed him the win here. But he's continuing to macro very, very well. He's spending his money. Both players are. Honestly, their mineral counters are very, very low. It's another macro hatch inside the main base. Queen's Nest, obviously. And now that the hive is done, what do we get? What are we working on here first? Yes, adrenal glands. Important, utterly incredibly important upgrade for any Zerg player in the entire world. And a Defiler Mound coming soon after that. Two things that are incredibly important. We're going a Lurker Muta push here. Lurker down, Lurker down, Lurker down. But there's Lings on the assist. The Mutas are all going to die. This is the stage of the game where the Mutas all die. Tank dead, though. Okay, Bunker going to go down here, too. And this is a pretty decent attack here from Jaedong. Absolutely sick stuff. Taking down that tank. Good microing the tank away. Oh, but then surrounding it with the Lings. Oh, gets the siege tank. Okay, that's about it. You wanted to kill the Bunker and some of those Marines and get that siege tank down. And you just take down a science vessel with Scourge. Okay, that was a beautifully effective attack there from Jaedong, I gotta say. That said, he's down 93 to 62 total supply. The Terran, a lot of his army was away from home there. And they're paying for it. Need water. Bah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. A little scratchy throat today. Not sure what's up with that. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. Woo! Sunken's knocking down the power generator for easier access out of the base. Just checking to make sure that Jaedong hasn't taken the mineral base at the 6 o'clock position. It's a Lurker trap. Scourge not going after that science vessel. Oh, maybe they are. Maybe this is bait. Whew. Okay, so Jaedong is playing super duper well here. Third base coming up here from Mind. We've got Consume on the way. We have melee attack and a Carapace upgrade. Maybe Ultras, maybe Ultralisks here against... No, didn't quite get the science vessel there. Didn't quite make it happen there, Captain, did it? Lurker's burrowing in. Dark Swarm, first one of the day. Ready for it? Pop. And there it is. That's where Mind says, okay, we got to get out of here. We just very much need to get on out. Starport coming in. But yeah, this is one of the very, very few Jaedong ZVT replays that I've ever had. Obviously, there's the Jaedong versus Flash on Tau Cross replay that I've cast 3 times on the channel already. But man, a lot of my replays I've got from him are just going to be ZVPs. So when I find a ZVT, I'm very happy about it. These are Adrenal Lings. That upgrade is done. Plague's coming in here too. Additional barracks, man. Barracks, medics, tank at a time. So going for tanks instead of vultures here, which traditionally does work pretty well. That's a beautiful Dark Swarm, though. And that one, too. Just casually running across. Marines can't do anything to save this guy. Lurker. Wow. This is some beautiful Jaedong level Dark Swarm for sure. So this is where this one's taking a hit, and they're ready. Oh, ready for 1 irradiate. Not quite for 2 yet. There's no Nidus. Oh, there is a Nidus. Nidus can out the third base for reinforcements as needed, as we've seen. Third base here. Fourth base for the Zerg player really needs to happen about now, and you can make it happen here. This would be a really easy fourth base to take, I feel like. Is he maybe checking it to see if there's anything to worry about over here? There's nothing to worry about there for sure. But yeah, honestly, there it is. There's your fourth base. As the third. More Dark Swarm, a little bit of a Dark Swarm push up towards this third base. Is there anything to support it, though? Like, there's like 2 Lurkers. We're trying this. We're trying a Dark Swarm. Get in there, run, go, go, go. And they do manage to get up there, and they're going to harass this line now. Dude, Jaedong was like, okay, my Defilers are radiated. Stop it, Mind. Get out of there. Stop trying to attack the invulnerable units. Ooh, sneaking a ninja up north here, too, is Mind. I like that a lot, but Mind is losing all of the mining here at this third base. Radiate. No, we don't have time to irradiate this Lurker. Just force him to get up. 1 Lurker can't stop all of us. Okay, lurker, 2 lurkers, and a dark swarm, and the Nidus Canal gets sniped, but there's 2 lurkers and a dark swarm here. They're getting some serious hits off, and then another dark swarm comes in, and then the Marines have to back out because they can't kill anything else there. So reinforcements coming the traditional way. As these lurkers, the dark swarm wears off, has to retreat for his life there. A couple SCVs went down, but it's 64 to 42 workers right now. Dude, Mine's micro is insane. And again, he's someone who's taken down Bisu before. So we know he's excellent. I don't know. It's just, it hasn't been sustained excellence, right? He's not one of those players we know a ton about because he doesn't have a ton of big victories like that, right? Not a lot of finishes at all. Scourge trying to connect, can't quite pull that one off. Lings outside, Dark Swarm not performing well whatsoever. Scourge, 1 hit on a Science Vessel. Oh! Did get another Science Vessel down there too. Firebats in the mix as we've seen early on the Firebat production. 2 in upgrades for the Firebats. So lurkers are at 0 attack and 2 armor. The Lings are at 1 2. So yeah, this has got to be an attempt to get into Ultralisks eventually here. This group of Marines and medics is still up here at the 3rd base of Jaedong, which is hilarious. 4th base is up. Not saturated at all yet. It's 130 to 93 supply. But again, a lot of this is Marines. Oh, lurkers do manage to sneak on into the 3rd base of Mine. But look at this. He's got a 5th base over on the right side. 5th base or 4th base up north. So the 3rd base dying is not as big of a deal for him. Lings, oh, they plagued and then they focus and that's it. They get the Marines down. The medics are all dying. The plague helps so immensely with that situation. So everybody here dies. Rough look there for Mine's attack. Science Vessel count continuing to increase. I mean, this is the 8-rack strategy that I don't know if Flash came up with it, but Flash makes it look very easy sometimes. Which, if you didn't see the Flash replay on my channel from either earlier this week, if you're watching this on Patreon, or a month ago if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, by the way. I'm here 6 times a week with Brew War content. Nice plague! Sick plague there, too. Dude, that caught all of those Science Vessels, didn't it? Yeah, it certainly did. 5th base coming up north here from Jaedong. But yeah, there's a Flash versus 815 replay that's really good. And that one is on... What's the map name? Can't remember. It's not a traditional map, though. It's not Fighting Spirit. It's not Circuit Breakers. It's a weirder map, which I love casting games on weirder maps like this because it feels kind of samey when you're on Fighting Spirit all the time. I don't know how much it matters, but another great Dark Swarm lurker attack into this 3rd base, which is so on fire. Lings with Adrenal, pulling back into the Dark Swarm there. Do they have 2 attack yet? No. They're working on 2 attack. Actually, a Queen coming in. Was that an accident? But there's an Ultralisk Cavern on the way, too. Only 1 lurker can hit. Is that protected? I don't know. Maybe lift it, though. Mind, friend! Don't let it die. Lift the command center. It's like, I had to do... There it is. I had to do a ComSat real quick. Coming in for the repair just means you're taking lurker spines, though, guys. Ah! 2 less CVs go down. A little bit sloppy there. Dark Swarm comes up a little bit late, but a Plague gets tossed down to over here on the left side. This ninja, I think, is Mind Saving Grace right now. I'm pretty sure Jaedong does not know that thing exists. God, so much strawberry jelly here. All over. The 3rd base does not exist for Mine, but he's got a 4th base up here at the top right, and he's got a 5th base on the right side, minerals only. And when you're going for the 8 racks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know you're going to need those minerals for sure. Scourge, nope, no connections there. Good pullback there from Mine. Excellently done. Anabolic Synthesis coming in. Ugh, 2 Ultras coming in. It's not a ton available. The Muta tries to get a hit off, but these are all healed up. These Science Vessels are all happy. Where are there? Ah, it's a drop! Beautiful! We don't see Terran drops enough, I don't think, against Zerg. Manages to get inside the main base, but these are Adrenal Lings, man. So, I don't know. Oh, but then an Ultralisk pops out. It's like, brah, 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 brah. You are... Oh, man, they did kill him, though. Really? They got a +3 attack on these boys. Ow! 2-shot effectively there. That's not great. This contains setting up. Once again, Science Vessels are happy. Where are the ones that got plagued? I think he's doing a good job repairing, honestly. There's still more lurker. That's a 13-kill lurker, man. 13-kill lurker. This is nuts. 3 more Ultras on the way. This is usually a bit of a terrifying position for the Terran. But look at this. Dropping at the 3rd base, top left. And then he's going to drop on this high ground up here, too, maybe. Except there's lurkers. Oh, but he brought a tank along. That's a beautiful high ground tank position there. These Marines trying to focus down an extractor. Do not get there because the Adrenal Ling shut that sucker down. Oh, Ling's trying to come up through here. Oh, but look at the fire bats. Whoosh, whoosh. Hold the line, boys. We got medic support this time. It's not enough, and the tank is going to die. Okay, beautifully defended there. Are we just irradiating every one of these Ultralisks? They caught a plague for it, but they irradiated every one of these 3 Ultras here at this 4th base of Jaedong's. That's so, so, so good. And then he's going to bust in here with his +3 attack. Sunken down, sunken down. Ultralisk comes in and hasn't been irradiated, but dies pretty quickly anyway. And then look at these already injured Ultralisks having a pretty bad time of it. It's 157 to 101 supply. The irradiates have been sick. Once again, this base I think Jaedong is completely unaware of. He's going for more drop shenanigans. He's got a tank up here shutting down all mining at this space. He's unloading a tank up on this high ground, dies to a single Zergling. How embarrassing. But the 4th base of Jaedong gets absolutely wrecked there. Just destroyed. 168 to 84 supply. You know, with all the high ground positions available on certain expansion locations on this map, it's probably a Terran favored map, I would say, in that sense. A lot of wide open areas for surrounds for Zerg too, so not entirely. I wouldn't say it's entirely. Did he plague his own? Oh, I think he plagued his own sunken colonies. That sucks. That really sucks, actually. Scourge. Oh, they're going to connect, but the Marines are like, we don't care. We must kill this final Ultralisk. He is a final boss for us. Scourge. Oh, 2 science vessels down to Scourge. Huge stuff. And then another big drop just wandering behind the base. This is such a smart move. My gosh. Lurker burrowing in position. Maybe. This is just, this base is mining. Yes. This base is mining. No. This base is mining. No. And yeah, it's just, it's 58 to 31 workers right now. And Mind. Dude, Mind might very well be maybe the 2nd best player that I've ever seen for the 8-rack strategy. Flash is still number 1, but man, Mind is very, very good at this. His macro is good. His taking chances here is good. He's good at irradiating Ultralisks. Not, I don't know, keeping the science vessels alive as much as he can. And yeah, 175 to 55 supply. That's it. That's your GG, baby. Wow. Mind takes down Jaedong. Bam. Jaedong out. Some really sick Dark Swarms and Plagues from Jaedong today. But, you know, the power of the 8 racks is you just make so much stuff. Yeah, maybe your first group gets wiped out because the Dark Swarm is insane and the Plagues are insane too. And just overall, man, what an absolutely just incredibly good ZVT. Great Patreon game. Wow. Mind is excellent. That is for sure. Are we? Hang on a second. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you want to see more Brood War. Yeah, look at this stuff. The 8 racks. What are these science vessels doing? They going for a boxer maneuver? Where do they come from? Oh, where do they come from? Where do they go? Where did they come from? Science Vessel Joe. Oh, these guys got left behind. Wow, just little Kerrigans here. Left behind is the rest of the army. These medics are like, we're going to meet up with the rest of you boys. Don't worry about it. And then this group gets killed because they're, you know, it's a great position for them. But look at this, no mining here. No mining here. Mining here, yes, but it's effectively a one-basing Jaedong. It's not going to work out for you. So the science vessels cruise down this way. And, I mean, there's nothing really to boxer maneuver here. They just irradiate an Ultralisk, and then that's it. That's all it was. So, fantastic. Again, Mind is great. I need to cast more Mind games, apparently, because his Terran is excellent. Terran fans are very, very happy now. Jaedong fans are disappointed. But hey, can't win them all, can we? This third base was super under siege for a very long time from lurkers. So Dark Storm here, and the Defiler got irradiated, so he's like, okay, I can't do a Dark Storm here and a Dark Storm here. So Dark Storm here, lurkers, whoosh. Proceed very, very quickly, get another Dark Swarm, And yeah, just denied mining here. But again, this is the key to mine's victory. I don't think Jaedong had any idea there was a base here. Any idea. Wow. So again, excellent Dark Swarm, excellent Plague. But once this base was dead and once this was denied and this was under attack and there was no mining, that was the beginning of the end for Jaedong. So once again, mine takes down Jaedong for a Patreon game. Woof. 151,000 points for mine, 145,000 for Jaedong. Didn't outproduce the Terran enough. And 355 kills for mine, 268 here from Jaedong. 11 to 8 buildings raised and resources. Yeah. If you're playing a ZVT and your opponent out-resource spends you by 2,000 minerals, or maybe 1,500 in a 22-minute game, that means you lost. Wow. Like super, 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 super good ZVT. Mind is excellent. That is for sure. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered and a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.